Now, some say the verdict on the economy, at least in the past couple of years or in this period that we're looking at, is long on intention and enthusiasm, but a bit short on results. Is that a fair assessment, in your opinion?
We have gone through the lockdown, and everybody's so enthusiastic about starting business again. But you see, the effect of the lockdown is having a great adverse effect on the economy, and it's still going to continue having the same adverse effect for a reasonable time. That becomes necessary for governments through all the various interventions, through the stimulus packages they are giving to Nigerians in various sectors, to continue in that regard and to ensure that the effect of the lockdown does not have a heavy adverse effect on Nigerians. So I think if the right things are done, the adverse effect is not going to be so high.
All right, we just looking at the economy generally in the last couple of years, obviously we're celebrating Democracy Day, even though we're in a COVID-19 era. What's your assessment generally?
The economy is expected to do better than what it is doing today. Unfortunately, the country is so bedeviled by so many things that are affecting us adversely. Before the COVID-19 era, you realize that we were faced with a very low price of oil, which was caused by the international politics going on in that sector. And shortly after that, then we encountered the shutdown from COVID-19. And all these things have actually affected all our production capacities locally and outside this place. A lot of revenue has been lost. Each time we talk about revenue, we usually look at the revenue coming from oil that has been depleted by the shutdown. But we also have to look at the revenue that is not coming from taxes. If companies are shut down for such a reasonable time, you see, what it means is that they're not going to be paying taxes, and so revenue coming from FIRS is also affected adversely. And if all these revenues are affected, you can see that we have entered a situation where we may not have so much solution, because whatever that is causing the revenue shortage is obviously beyond the control of the economy.
All right, finally now, to the average Nigerian out there, whenever we talk about the economy, we're looking at figures, and some say that a lot of it is paper profit rather than in their pockets. In terms of bold steps to invest in people and to keep their businesses afloat in the next couple of years that we're looking at, what should be the first thing that the government should be looking at quickly?
The government has tried to bring out some stimulus packages for the small and medium enterprises. But to tell you the truth, I have not seen the full implementation of that particular policy. I know we've been having some assurances from CBN all the time, but the small and medium entrepreneurs have not received anything. Many of them have filled forms, many of them have done all the necessary things they're supposed to do, but these monies have not hit the accounts. Just the other day, I read that anybody who has not received his own after 48 hours of filling his bank details should report. And of course, they put a number on the papers. But I can tell you, I expect that they should match action with whatever thing that has been said. We haven't seen that yet happening, and so the stimulus package that is supposed to happen, I don't know whether it is after this particular year that the people will start having stimulus. People need to have it, because in various countries of the world, we know that stimulus packages have been paid into people's accounts and companies' accounts, and we need to have ours right now. We don't have to wait till tomorrow.
All right. Former Director General of the Abuja Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Mr. Chijioke Ikechukwu, thanks a lot for joining us on the News at 10 tonight.
My pleasure. Thank you very much.
Yeah.